G'day guys, how's it going? My name is CJ, and the world is buzzing about the news of the release of the Galaxy Note 8, but there's been a piece of underrated news for those like me living in the land down under coming from OnePlus. If you've seen my OnePlus 5 videos, you'll know that OnePlus doesn't exactly have the biggest physical presence in Australia, which meant that fans that wanted to experience the OnePlus 5 devices had to resort to going through third-party importers in order to get their phone to our shores, with relatively dodgy phone support. However, a little while ago, OnePlus announced that given OnePlus 5's new global LTE band coverage, there's never been a better time to start dipping their toes in our famous blue crystal shores. So come August 29th, OnePlus is soft launching their brand in Australia, and coming up is what you need to know. So much of this news has been pretty low-key. They've simply announced it quietly on their OnePlus forums and Twitter, mainly because most people in Australia who would have heard of OnePlus before are probably going to be fans that have already been using their OnePlus phones. And so starting at 10 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time, OnePlus will be selling their flagship OnePlus 5 in both their 6GB and 8GB configurations. They'll also be available largely in their respective colors. So with the 6GB version, you can pick it up in slate gray and also soft gold. And then for the 8GB version, you could still pick up the midnight black and slate gray version as well. Every phone sold during this period is going to come bundled with a sandstone protective case. However, the biggest kicker for me is the price. So for only 600 Australian dollars, you can pick up the version with 6GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. And for only another $100 extra, you can pick up the one with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. So this is about as close as you're gonna get for the original US pricing, and all for a phone that will have local support and 2 years of local warranty. This means owning a OnePlus 5 has never been safer or more affordable. Now, of course, being a soft launch, the purpose for this is so that OnePlus can test out their supply chain and to see how they can manage. And because of this, they do caveat this by saying that these prices aren't necessarily final. However, even if the prices do change, if they stay around the same level, OnePlus are going to be onto a real winner here. Also, another few quirks with this soft launch is that obviously their product line hasn't yet been adapted to the Australian market yet. So what that means is those who do buy the phone on August 29, they'll find that their power bricks are going to be of the British variety instead. Small annoyance, but I guess that's a small price to pay for an excellent phone. And as I've covered in my previous video, all major carriers in Australia are supported now that the OnePlus 5 has global LTE band coverage. So finally, OnePlus will be holding fan meetup events for the official launch in Australia later in the year in around September. There aren't exactly official dates yet, but once there are, I'll be sure to pop them in the description below. I'm definitely looking to be there, and I hope to see you there too. So anyway, what do you guys think? Are you guys looking forward to the soft launch? Do you guys already own a OnePlus 5? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, if you enjoyed the video, give us a like, and if you haven't already, do consider subscribing. As always, thank you so much for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Say good day, mum, for me. Cheers.